damn it, Tetra. She shot me in the air, and I lost my sword, and I'm in some sort of demon fortress. Well, I'm in the Forsaken Fortress, but technically it's called the Demon Fortress for some reason. It's what some gamers call it. I don't understand why either. Oh my god, who's talking to me? Wait a minute. She's got a... whatever. She's talking to me through a magic stone, I think. Oh my god, she stuffed this in my pocket before she launched me. I hope she didn't take any of my 200 rupees. Okay, good, they're all there. Man, them pirates, you can never trust them. You never know what she could have placed in my pocket, what she could have took out of it. Well, I wasn't paying attention. I don't even know how she put me in a barrel that fast without me even knowing. That's pretty harsh, though. Link just got basically, all Link had, he just got a cat busted in him. Like, literally. A girl completely fucked him over. That's gotta hurt Link's pride just a little bit. Right? Well, as you see those searchlights right there that are moving back and forth, if they see me moving, it'll actually set off a malfunction. And I'm going to do it on purpose because there's an exact reason why I'm going to do this. Because I really want something very interesting that's in jail. I think. I think it's in jail, unless it's on the opposite side. I just didn't feel like having to walk all the way. So, yeah. Well, this is the jail cell. Sadly, you cannot get out through this door that's right in front of me. Sorry about the door. This is my little brother's room, too. Sorry about that. Okay, let's look. See that right there? See that pot? You break that, and there's a little crawl space. But remember, there's certain crawl spaces in certain locations of the game. And if you crawl down one and you see some purple thing with like a string and a bow and a bell at the bottom of it, don't go any further. Literally, those things will just continuously screw you over, and it's a pain in the ass. And yeah, you just don't want to go through having to basically do the tunnel thing all over again. And it's because it's just a pain in the ass. Literally. Basically, rats in this game are female. So they have the ones that are inside these like little crawl spaces here, they're female. And the female ones pull the string down, and basically you're screwed. Yeah, no, you get dropped out. But in the Forsaken Fortress, I don't think there is any, unless it's in a hidden location, and I just don't know about it. I didn't 100% this game when I was younger. My mom did, actually. She kind of helped me, and I forgot where everything is, so, yeah. This is gonna... yeah, okay. Yeah, she's bragging, Mommy. She's bragging now. Just because she doesn't really have much of a brag right anymore. She doesn't even know how to play Legend of Zelda anymore. No, you don't. You don't even know how to play my Wii U version. Come on now. Yeah. Keep talking. Anyways, yeah. My mom is pretty cool, I have to say. I'm playing with one hand right now due to I really want I don't know. I need like some sort of camcorder, and I need to borrow Mom's computer and upload these things to YouTube. It'd be easier that way. Sadly, I don't know where the hell my camcorder went. Sadly. I think my mom has it, honestly. I don't know what she does with my crap anymore. Because I claim it's mine, then she claims it's hers, and then it turns out it actually is hers, and I can't even find mine, so. Pretty sucks, actually. Because I could use my tablet, but see the words at the bottom? They would be all backwards. Like, every letter in each sentence, every letter would be backwards, literally. And I do not know how to fix that on my, tablet, so it's got like the mirror effect to it. She's just explaining to me when I climb the ladder there's gonna be a moblin up there, you gotta use the shield to deflect his attack, blah blah blah, and he drops his weapon. Basically you have to let him hit your shield, I think it's either 2 or 3 times, and then the weapon drops out of his hand. Or you can just do what I do. And where is that? And just come over here and have a stick fight with him. Now, we will... Sorry, hold on, let me move this. Now, now we'll have a stick fight with him. We'll have a stick fight with this moblin. Honestly, if you guys think about it in the long run, if you disable all of these, you'll actually have a better chance of getting to the top, believe it or not. If you disable all of these lights right here, you would have these lights, you'll get a better chance of climbing to the top easier. And I don't think they come back to life either once you open a door. Or basically, when you leave this area and then come back to this location of the game, they don't come back. It's like, I don't know. It's just... Basically, the second time you come to the Forsaken Fortress, these guys don't come back. Basically, once you kill them all, it's easier to get in and out. But by then, you'll have a sword, so it doesn't really much of matter when you come back to this place, because then you can just bite your way through a horde. It's pretty funny, actually. Yeah, every time you go to a certain area, it'll do that, like, crazy, whacked-out cutscene, and yeah. It'll just show you how close you are to the top to getting your sword back. Well, ideally, you don't really need your sword. Because ideally, you just trade out that old crappy sword for the Master Sword, which doesn't really make sense in my book, but alright. I just want to know what happened to the poor old guy's sword. I was only borrowing that. Wow. Compass. You know what? I agree with Zelda Master on this. The compass is a pretty shitty thing. Or, no, it's a dungeon map that's a shitty thing to actually obtain in this game, sadly. Because the compass will just show you everything. And once you enter a room, it'll always show you the location of the room. If you just get the compass... But if you're trying to 100% it, I don't know. Depending on the player, those who wish the dungeon map was not in Legend of Zelda, I agree with you. The dungeon map is a pretty shitty item. It's not worth obtaining. All it does is show you the next room. But isn't it, if you think about it in the long run, isn't it easier not to see the next room ahead of you? So that way you don't get confused on what room you've been in and what rooms you haven't been in and how to get into those rooms. That's like my theory behind it. That's why the dungeon map pretty much sucks. I agree with Zelda Master. The compass is the best item in this whole game. Because it shows you it just basically shows you the locations of chests. And, treasure and... Oh no! Oh, I thought I was gonna miss that for a minute. All you have to do for those the hanging torches, you can just jump. As long as you're close enough to them, you'll catch them automatically. I don't understand it, but that's how this game rolls. This is how this game rolls. I don't understand. I think they updated it so you can't do that anymore in the Wii U version, though. Oh, that was close. And by the way, guys, if you fall down like I almost did, you will be intentionally screwed over. You do not want to fall down. You want to drop the box down first. Okay, because if you don't do that, then you won't be able to get back up there, and you'd have to travel the whole freaking map again just to get back into that one room. So, words of wisdom, always drop this box down before you decide you're going to jump off and do your thing. I know how crappy GameCube is when it comes to shit like that, but, can't really blame GameCube for actually, accomplishing this. I hate Tetra. She's almost as annoying as Navi. Navi used to do that same thing. Hey! Answer me! Come on! All that crap. I hated Navi. I wish Navi was a Nazi, and I wish the Nazi Navi would have died. But sadly, they still have Navi. Well, it's not really Navi, but it's kind of Navi. It's just another name for her. Well, you got Tattle, you got Tail, you got Twinkle, you got Teal? And I don't know, I think you got Wisdom, Courage, and something else. And the Phantom Hourglass. I honestly don't know about Twilight. You got Midna and Twilight Princess. So ideally, Midna is actually the best riding companion ever. Like, I don't know. Midna's character in general is just interesting. She's not annoying. She's just more of his... I don't know. She's more of a badass, to put it that way. Put it in more perspectives. She's just a badass. She's a former princess of the Twilight Realm, and she got kicked out of her kingdom by some guy named Zant. Did anybody ever see Zant's true face? Because I skipped the cutscenes because I don't like watching cutscenes, especially long ones. I don't like them at all. Yeah, but tune in next time for another brag episode.